Welcome to the City of Florissant Podcast, your go-to source for news, events, and stories from our beautiful community.
Good afternoon. I'm Mayor Tim Lowery. Welcome to another edition of the Mayor's Podcast Show. With me today is St. Louis County Councilwoman Shalonda Webb, District 4, and State Senator Brian Williams, District 14, correct?
That is correct.
Very good. Well, welcome, guys. I appreciate you being here today. And so we're here to talk about the excitement of Juneteenth and our Juneteenth music celebration. So you want to talk a little bit about it, Shalonda?
Certainly. First, thank you, Mayor, so much for having us today. And more than just having us today, thank you for being so supportive of our community and showing up and making sure that everyone in our community felt welcome and it's home. So I'm more than excited. I'm like giddy right now. Can you tell by my dress?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I just want to make sure you could tell that I'm so excited about Juneteenth. And so it is our fourth year doing this together now? This is our fourth year, and each year it grows. It started off with 3 days, 5 days. Now we're up to 7 days. I'm not going past 7 days.
Seven, we're good.
7 is sufficient, but we will have a full week of celebration. And I can go through those details, of course, but I just want people to know that we're going to be celebrating or partying with a purpose. Like every year, but this year especially, we have so many things going on in our community at every level, in every area. Something's coming at our community members. And so we're going to be celebrating with the purpose, not only to celebrate what we're calling Juneteenth 2026, the freedom experience, but we're going to be celebrating and getting everybody involved, because at every event we have, we're going to have an opportunity to register to vote, to get people to come out to vote, get people engaged in the process. And I know they hear every year, this is an important election. But for those who are part of St. Louis County, this is truly an important election.
It is a big year. There's no doubt about it. So Senator, I mean, this is something obviously is close to your heart. We certainly appreciate everything that you do for our area here in North St. Louis County, and certainly appreciate you showing up every day and certainly all your support, your leadership. So how did you get involved with Shalonda in this Juneteenth celebration?
Well, first, I'm proud to call both of you colleagues, and this is just another example of colleagues working together to serve our community and our region. And also it's exciting for me because, Florissant is a community important to me. Proud Hazelwood Central alum.
Yeah, me too.
So
go
Hawks. So it's always special whenever I'm home in a community that has given me so much here in North St. Louis County. But what I'm excited about the most is we're going to have vendors there. We're going to have so many different food options. We're going to have some local favorites that just remind the community on how important it is to support each other. But also with Juneteenth, this is just really an expression of how we celebrate the diversity in our community, and everyone coming together and everyone feeling welcomed to be a part of an event that just continues to remind our community why we're moving forward in the right direction, and we need to continue to.
And that is so true about North County. I mean, we're such a diversified community. I mean, our diversity here in North County is just unbelievable. I think that's what makes us so unique compared to any other part of St. Louis County and actually the region.
I totally agree with you, Mayor. I totally agree with you.
So let's talk about the music festival. So you got an unbelievable lineup.
Yes. So the Music Festival will be on Friday, June 19th, and it will be, thank you so much for being such a gracious host, it will be at St. Ferdinand Park. I am just excited to go to that new pavilion, that new stage. It's not a pavilion, everybody. It's a stage, and it's a pretty magnificent stage at that.
Thank you.
So we're going to have, like last year, I'm calling it our family reunion. We're going to have the Dirty Mugs, because you all show up and show out when the Dirty Mugs are on stage. And so come on and party with us again. In addition to the Dirty Mugs, we're also going to have the St. Lunatics, absent Nelly. So don't come asking me where is Nelly. I can't afford Nelly. I'm just kidding. No, we're just going to
have he's busy.
the St. Lunatics, but phenomenal artists they are. They are so engaged in putting back in the community, because they're not just at our event. They're all throughout the county and the city region for Juneteenth and other celebrations throughout the year. So I'm excited to have them. But I'm an old school girl. My grandmother raised me right, so we have to have a blues band. Okay. And so Skeet Rogers will be joining us this year and his entire band for our blues part of the program. In addition to all of those headliners, we're going to have some local talent perform like we did last year. We'll have a special tribute from Dance Plus, and then we'll have some local artists like Dylan Conway once again. But we're excited to have everybody come out. I think people had such a marvelous time last year.
It was a great time. I mean, that park last year we did it at the Knights Columbus Park, and it was just packed with people. It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
I just hope this venue is going to be big enough.
Well, and that's what I was going to add, Mayor, is that everyone listening, do us a huge favor. Get there early. Grab a chair, bring water and different refreshments that you need to stay cool and be prepared to enjoy the show. So don't make this a last minute deal. Plan, you know it's coming, you know it's happening. Get your family together, use it as an opportunity to come out and celebrate Juneteenth. But most importantly, just plan and prepare, because that's going to also make it a lot easier for us to get the community in and most importantly, get people situated and enjoy a great show.
Yeah, because there's a lot of logistics that have gone on. And, the one thing is that when you come in, please follow the direction of the people who are directing you to where to park. We've got a designated parking area, and we know that the park's going to be very full that day and very busy. So please listen to the direction of the people and have a great time and enjoy.
And get there early.
You get there early. So this starts at 2 o'clock.
It starts at 2 o'clock.
Do you want to talk about the schedule, either one of you?
Yes. And so at 2 o'clock we get started, but last year we started at like 4 or something. People were there like at 9 in the morning.
Okay.
So I'm excited about everybody coming, but it starts off at 2 o'clock. We're going to kick off with some, the African diaspora will be with us sharing. We'll have some line dancing in that time period. We'll also have possibly one of the headliners for the event on Saturday. True Wag will be there. iHeartRadio is partnering with us this year as well. So that early time frame between 2 and 5 o'clock, we'll be doing line dancing. We'll have the African diaspora. We'll have local talent being headlining. So it's tons and tons of fun. We don't want you bored. It's a full day. Like Senator said, that we want to make sure that everybody's prepared to have a good time, and bring your patients with you.
Yes.
We know it's going to be a lot of people, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be chaotic. Just bring your patients with you. It's like when I go to one of the stores, I won't say the name, I prepare myself to go to that store, and I have a wonderful shopping experience. I'm just asking you to come prepared with your patients, and let's have a good time. There's going to be Kids Zone activities sponsored by Hibbett Sports this year.
Oh, okay.
So Hibbett Sports is sponsoring our Kids Zone. They're going to have lots of activities for our kids. We have a record breaking, because we never had this many before. I think we were up to 16 food trucks.
16 food trucks.
So last year we had
Come
8
hungry.
food.
Wow.
Right? Last year we had 8 food trucks, and all of the food trucks, even the coffee food truck, sold out. So we double up this year to make sure everybody's comfortable. And because of your graciousness, once again, we have tons of porta potties, everybody. Because last year, the restroom situation was a challenge. But we took our lessons learned, and we are prepared, thanks to Mayor
And
Lowery.
plenty of trash.
And plenty of trash recycle bins. So don't leave that trash on the ground. Because last year, 11 o'clock, I was walking around with my flashlight on my phone trying to pick up trash. So help me out this year and help us out. Let's just have a great time.
And that's the thing is, last year, extremely crowded. But it was just a wonderful crowd. It was
No issues.
Yeah.
Everybody had a good time. I think someone said it was over 3,000 people
I would think so.
last year. And so we're expecting that and more, and we're prepared for that and more this year, thanks to you and your staff.
So after 5 o'clock, what's the schedule?
So after 5 o'clock, we're going to get started first with Skeet Rogers Band. So they'll kick us off with the blues. After Skeet Rogers, we'll have some of our community members come and greet everybody. I know you're going to come through, and thank you so much. Senator Williams will be there to have a chance to greet the audience as well. And then we'll be followed by the Dirty Mugs. I'm sorry, I messed up.
St. Lunatics.
The St. Lunatics. The St. Lunatics will be up on stage next. In between the St. Lunatics and the Dirty Mugs, we'll have Gentlemen of Vision, so a local stepping organization that has done so much for the young men in our community. So they will be coming. They are nationally renowned steppers that have won from East Coast to West Coast. They have one-step competitions, and so we'll have them there. And then, of course, we're going to close out the night with the Dirty Mug. So I told Cassie, bring it, Cassie. Bring it so we can have a good time and bring us home.
She's unbelievable. She is absolutely. She's awesome. So, Senator, you co-host this with who? I think we're missing somebody.
Yeah, so we have St. Louis County Council Chairwoman Rita Days. She is also a co-host, and she's excited, and she's been there from the beginning, supporting this and making it happen. But again, we need to give a shout out just to our amazing team with Jubilee that just really has just been doing all the behind the scenes work. You know, we get an opportunity to really talk about how important this event is, how great it is for the community. But we have a team of just dedicated volunteers and folks that are just working day in and day out to make sure this is special every single year. We also would encourage the public to share content, and when they're at the event, you know, maybe even use a hashtag Juneteenth North County or, you know, Juneteenth Florissant. We want people to be sharing this and really allowing not just our region, but folks all across the state and beyond to see that we do the best and the hottest Juneteenth in the nation.
We do a lot of great things in North St. Louis County. There's no doubt about it. And this is certainly one of the great events in North County. So I know we're talking about the music festival, which is certainly important to the city of Florissant, and it's in our park, and we're happy to host it. But you've got a lot of other activities going on starting, I believe, Saturday the 13th.
Yes, so tomorrow is the kickoff of our 7 days of Black Joy. And so with partnerships with the mayors like yourself, Senator Williams, Chairwoman Rita Days, the Jubilee Project, we have 7 days of events. And this 7 days is something for everybody. And so tomorrow we kick off with our State of Us, which we've been doing for 4 years again. The State of Us, and the subtitle is, How Are the Children? And so one thing I've learned from the African diaspora is when they want to know how a community is doing, they say, how are the children? Because if the children are doing well, then the community is doing well. And so we'll be focused on our youth. And as an inaugural part of our State of Us, we are having a scholarship dinner. And so we are having 10 young people, juniors or rising seniors, so they're not going off to college yet, they're rising seniors, that will receive scholarships between $1,000 and $2,500. And now we're focusing on those North County schools, Hazelwood Central, so go Hawks.
Go Hawks, yep.
Okay, we got that out the way. Okay, we have Hazelwood East, McClure North, Riverview Gardens, the Normandy School District and Jennings School District. And so those students come from all of those high schools, and we will be giving them scholarships. Now, they have a whole year with us, so we'll have engagement between the senator, myself, and Chairwoman Days, giving them opportunities to be leaders in the communities as they are in high school. So that will be a full night. Our guest speaker, and Senator Williams will have an opportunity to host our guest speaker, but our guest speaker this year is Angela Rye, former CNN commentator and renowned podcast host herself. She will be our guest speaker for the evening, and so I'm sure we'll have lots of excitement.
Yes,
absolutely. And look Angela up. She's been a person of thought nationally on a myriad of different issues that impact various communities similar to North St. Louis County. So we're really looking forward and excited to hear her message for the guests at the gala.
Yes, we're excited about that because I always want to bring to our community people that they think are so far away.
Right.
And so I work extremely hard with the help of the senator and chairwoman to make sure that our community not just see those people, we see them on TV. We have had an experience with them. So after we start and kick off on tomorrow, we'll be heading into Sunday. And so worship and faith is very important to our community in North County. And so we will be worshiping together with Reverend Dr. Freddie Clark at Shalom Church City of Peace at the 10 o'clock service. And so the 10 o'clock service on Sunday, we'll be worshiping together with Shalom Church City of Peace. And it's also Shalom's 33rd anniversary. Wow. And so we'll have an opportunity to celebrate that phenomenal anniversary with them as well. And then we will start Monday on June 15th. We'll have the candidate forum, a community forum, so everybody can get engaged. Like I said before, this is celebration with a purpose, partying with a purpose. And so we'll have a candidate forum led by the Women League of Voters. So we're at Monday, right? So we're skipping Tuesday. On Wednesday, we're having a prayer or interfaith prayer breakfast, and that will be hosted by Faith Miracle Temple. Bishop Taylor will be hosting us there. We're having about 100 faith leaders throughout our community joining us so we can talk about our community. Also, they will be praying for our community. So we will also be honoring the phenomenal late, great Mr. Calvin Scott, who passed away recently. His daughter, Miss Leandra Green, who's now the head pastor of Believers Temple will be receiving his honor on that Wednesday. So we'll be doing that, and we'll have some other treats for our faith leaders as well. But again, it is important that so many faith leaders know that they are the cornerstones of our community and that they have the support to rise and serve as they see fit. So that will be on Wednesday. And on Thursday, we're having to celebrate our seniors. And so Thursday, our representation for St. Louis County on the Older Adults Commission, we lovingly call her Miss Cookie. Everybody knows. Who doesn't know Miss Cookie?
Everybody knows Miss Cookie.
You know Miss Cookie?
I know Miss Cookie for sure.
So Miss Cookie, we lovingly call her. Her name is Sharon Mitchell. She is very active in our community and always championing and advocating for our seniors. So with her vision, we're celebrating our seniors with a bingo, music bingo, regular bingo, some black trivia, and some line dancing at Redmond, North County Recreation Center on Redmond. That will begin at 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. That will just be an opportunity to shower our seniors with some love and some compassion and some respect that they do rightly deserve. And so we're looking forward to that. And then we just talked about the music festival, so we know all of those details on Friday. But to wrap it up,
we're not done yet.
We're not done yet. Stay with me. On Saturday, we'll be wrapping it up. So we took care of our seniors. We had our whole family out. We're doing our civic duty and making sure we're engaged and informed, and we are engaging with our faith community. But we have a very important demographic that we need to focus on one being our fathers. And so it is Father's Day weekend. And if I hear my husband say one more time that nobody does nothing for Father's Day, I'm going to scream. But I do appreciate all the fathers. And so we're having a Strolling with Our Fathers event. It's like a race. It will be at Spanish Lake Park on Saturday, June 20th, starting at 10 a.m. again until 2 p.m. But we'll have different age level races with their fathers, just to celebrate fathers. We want to make sure all of our fathers in our community feel appreciated, loved, and respected. And because no matter what the rumors say, we know that they are the pillars in our household.
So this is a little stroll?
Well, it's supposed to be a stroll. It might be a mini race. I'm a walk.
So they got to make sure those kids understand that their fathers should be winners, right?
Yeah, the fathers should win. Y'all kids, let the fathers win. Just give them this one time, okay? But it's going to be wonderful. And there'll be, once again, some kid activities and vendors out there and food and DJs. And so we'll have another good time. And that night, so this is it. This is the wrap-up of the whole weekend. We want to focus on our young adults, because sometimes our young adults get a bad rep, but they are the future. And so with the help of my son, Stephen Webb, and his organization, the Culture Collective, we will be having an Apollo night at UMSL 2 Hill Theater, starting at 6 p.m., doors opening up at 5. Again, there will be vendors there, but it's focused on that demographics, that young group between the ages of 21 to 34, right in that nice little spot where they're coming into their own. They are starting their own businesses. They're in corporate America. But here's a chance for them to come into an area where they can just have some good fun. So you know what the Apollo is. We might need to borrow this table.
Might have to, yeah.
But you know, at the Apollo, you had to come in and rub the log.
Right.
So they'll be coming in with local talent again. True Wax will be that host. They'll have, again, Dylan Conway, A-Game. I don't know none of these performers because I'm over the age of 50. So these are young
Senator
people.
does. He's a young guy. He's a young guy in the group.
I mean, listen, I try to stay in sync, but I think I lean more on the side
of the
councilwoman.
Right.
They sound familiar. I'm a touch bases with my niece and nephew and get
get some more. Yeah.
We're going to do our homework before
There you
we
go.
show up.
I'm going to get well versed, but I will say that that's part of our mission, is making sure every age and every demographic and every person within our community and our region feels seen and heard. And I can't stress, Juneteenth is a day of celebration for our community, entire community. So if you want to come out and have a good time, if you want to come out and celebrate faith, if you want to come out and be in a space of service, or you just want to come out and have a good time and enjoy live music, this week is going to have a space and a place for you.
So I just want to touch on this, just get away from Juneteenth just for a second, but there's been two things that have been talked about here. I want to talk about UMSL, and I want to talk about Jamestown Mall. I want to talk about what the senator's done for North County, bringing dollars into North St. Louis County, what you've actually done for those two.
Absolutely. And, it's first, I want to leave with the fact that North County has given me so much. This is home for me. And I wouldn't be the person I am today had it not been for my North County roots. But when I think about the fact that service is about collaboration and working with like-minded leaders like Shalonda Webb and clearly you, Mayor, Rita Days, where we've been able to partner and collaborate to do things like demolish Jamestown Mall, which was an eyesore in our community. And, my mom lives here in Florissant, and every Sunday I'm driving to see her and then my late grandmother. It was problematic that we had to see that in our community every day. So to see that that's demolished, and now we're looking forward to a trajectory of some quality community-driven development there is something that we all dream for. And then when it comes to UMSL, Shalonda talked about something that's really important. That demographic of young people and underemployed adults who want to go into meaningful careers, they should be able to do that and not be financially insecure in the process. So to think that one of our two four-year public institutions, our office was proud to secure funding for them to start their inaugural engineering program. And I know Councilwoman Webb gets excited about that as an engineer who worked many years at Boeing. That becomes an immediate pipeline for our community and our region to not only attract but retain talent and go into meaningful careers like engineering. In the sum of just some of the things we've been able to do, we're close to $100 million that we've secured in state and federal dollars back to this region, working in the state legislature as your state senator. And again, it's all been driven in the name of our region. North St. Louis County and beyond makes up 45% of the GDP, meaning St. Louis as a region drives the economy for the entire state of Missouri. It should feel like it, we should say it, and we should most importantly believe it.
Absolutely. Certainly appreciate your leadership in Jeff City, your leadership with the county. I mean, it just means so much to, like I said, not just North County, the entire region, what you guys have been able to do, and we certainly appreciate it.
Absolutely. And again, I can't stress that right now St. Louis has a unique opportunity to tell its story better. And that starts with leadership with a vision. And I'm proud to share a space in service with both of you that have contributed to that vision and making sure that North St. Louis County and communities alike are at the front of our minds.
Very good. Thank you for what you guys do. Thank you for being here today. Absolutely. And certainly are looking forward to this next week. It's going to be very busy. And yep, there we go.
Juneteenth. Look, I met my husband at 16 years old at the Juneteenth Festival in our hometown.
So that's why it's so special to you.
It's so special to me.
I bet your husband.
So I'm convinced that maybe this is like really
my
anniversary celebration.
Yeah, that's their celebration. There you go.
That the whole community can participate in.
Yeah, but again, I want to thank the City of Florissant, most importantly you, Mayor Lowery, for giving us an opportunity to talk about what's happening in our community. And again, I think the future of St. Louis County and the City of Florissant is bright.
I really appreciate the partnership. I really do, and I appreciate what you guys do. Appreciate it. That concludes another edition of the Mayor's Podcast Show. We are Florissant Strong.